On Sunday I'll go to church, pay attention to the priest. He would read the holy word, consecrate the holy bread, and everyone would kneel and bow. Everything is different now, 'cause everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. When I was in Sunday school, we would learn about the time Moses split the sea in two, Jesus made the water wine. I remember feeling sad, miracles don't happen still. Now I can't keep track, 'cause everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Wine from water is not so small, but an even better magic trick than anything is at all. The challenging thing becomes not the look for miracles, but finding where there isn't one. When holy water was rare at best, it barely wet my fingertips. Now I have to hold my breath, I can swim and see it. Used to be a world half there, heaven's second-rate hand-me-down, but I walk it with her every day, 'cause everything is holy now. Rain, a questioning child's face, say it's not a testament, that'd be very hard to say. Say another new morning come, say it's not a sacrament, take it and it can't be done. This morning outside I stood in some little red-winged bird, shining like a burning bush, singing like a scripture verse. It made me want to bow my head. I remember when church let out, how things have changed since then. Everything is holy now. Used to be a world out there, heaven's second-rate hand-me-down, but I walk it with her every day, 'cause everything is holy now.
Now, isn't that just what you think of when you think of children and youth? Life in the fast lane? Well, maybe not. When you listen to the rest of that song, when it talks about lines in the mirror and lines on her face and driving down the highway, not so much for children, but life is fast as a child. It is full. It is my conviction that, as Martin and Tim sang about earlier, as children, we know, though we may not have the words for it, that everything is holy. And somehow, somewhere along the way, we unlearn that. As that song also attested, that miracles only happen when water turns to wine, and waters part. Somewhere along the way we forget or are taught that just simply to be, we forget that to be is a miracle. This month, Fred and I are kicking off a series of worship services exploring the spirituality of children and youth as we look throughout the entire year at spiritual growth throughout the life cycle. We were inspired by Hindu philosophy that divides life into 4 categories, 4 ashrams or ages, each of which has a particular set of expectations or duties. And life from birth to age 21 is the stage known as Brahmacharya, in which individuals are students. And the purpose is learning the foundation of a healthy, positive life in spirit, in community, and in family. And so, for the coming months, we'll be exploring different aspects of that, of the spirituality of children and youth. And the reason I chose that little lick from the Eagles, Life in the Fast Lane, everything, all the time, is because one of my favorite memories of working with children is when I was in college. I think it may have been my best moment with a child. I was with preschoolers, and there was this one little boy named Jameson. I wish I could have a picture of him for you. He was about 4, stocky for his age, tousled blonde hair, didn't talk much, very strong. And one day there on the campus of South Dakota State University, we were walking across campus together, this class of 3- and 4-year-olds, and we were taught in this program that I was being trained in, we were taught one cardinal rule of working with this preschoolers. Never say the word no. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. These kids were just spoiled. We ruined them, right? Well, I guess we figured that they heard no enough in other places in their lives. And that our purpose in their preschool, instead of saying the word no so much, was to help redirect, to notice where their energies were and help move them towards something positive, something productive and life-giving. And so the moment for me that was just, I think it's, like I said, one of my best moments in life. We were walking across the campus with these kids, and I think I had 3 that I was responsible for. Jameson was one of them. And he broke out in a run. Because as you know, with small children, when they want to run, they just feel it. They don't stop and think, they just go. So he felt that impulse, and he ran, felt the wind through his hair. He ran and he screeched like little boys do when they're full of glee. And I was supposed to bring him back without saying no. I don't know what got me, if I was just in the zone or what, but for some reason, I shouted his name. I said, "Jameson!" He stopped and he looked at me. I said, "How fast can you run back?" And he did. It was that moment of connection, where I could see and witness the beauty inside of him, the impulse, the joy, and just being and feeling himself moving through the air on the earth. And that I could, yes, redirect it to a safe place, but not squash it. How much of our instruction in life is about squashing our natural energies?